Hey folks, Bardo here. Yeah, Bardo. Yeah, I'm still around. Y'all probably thought I was dead or something. Hell, I hadn't made a video for months. But no, I'm still here, still playing Forge every single day, still enjoying the heck out of the game, probably as much as I ever have before. It's just been hard to carve out time to make these videos, but hey, I'm back. I want to go through a few things with you. Mostly, I do want to talk a little bit about the future of this channel. Obviously, I had a lot of time away, but I want to talk about that, show you a few things in my city, and then I also want to tell you all about the stupidest, most idiotic frickin' thing I've ever done in the game. It almost cost me 210K platinum coins. All right, now let's go. Greetings and salutations. Man, it is so good to be back. I really appreciate that you guys haven't given up on me since it's been so long since I made a video. But I haven't been standing still in the game. I've just had a hard time carving out time to make these videos. There's been some stuff going on in life, but hey, I'm back. I'm fully committed to getting back into this, and I gotta admit, I'm a little rusty. Like, I'm using a new computer, and I've got some different software I'm using. So look, it's just you're gonna have to extend some grace because I'm trying to get used to this again. But let me start off by talking just a little bit about myself and provide some context for some of you folks that either haven't watched my videos in the past, or you just need an update because it's been so daggone long. But I'm in the U.S. server Langendorn. I'm in the guild Deliberate Chaos. We looked right down here. Here's our guild. We're doing well. We've done well. I absolutely love the guild that I'm in, and as you can see, we've got some exceptional players in this guild. And when you scroll down, you see me way the heck down here. I'm down here 38th in my guild, so I'm a pretty good player. Let's see, I'm ranked on the server at 158. I'm closing in on 4 Gs there, so looking forward to that. But I just enjoy this game. It's amazing to me. I never would have thought that when I started playing this game 6 years ago. I started playing it in the midst of the pandemic, and I never really expected that I would play this game and enjoy this game so much. But I think what I've really enjoyed is just I love the social element of this game. Now, there may be some folks watching this video, they don't know a damn thing about Forge of Empires, but I've got to say, it is such a great game. It's very, it's a dynamic game. It's compelling. The social element of it is really cool when you talk about all the different guilds and such. But I really think I am in the very best guild. DC, Deliberate Chaos is what we're known as, and really enjoy the game. I learn how to play the game and just different strategies on a daily basis. So that's kind of what I'm here for, kind of share some of the things that I have learned about the game. Real quick update, like just a couple of weeks ago, after 6 years, I'm finally in Space Age Space Club. So finally to the highest era of the game, and it's a good feeling. I've kind of deliberately worked my way through the eras. Took my time, camped in a lot of eras. I remember I really loved Future. I was in Titan for a long time because those Titan goods, man. You just want to keep rolling those in. Those elusive Titan goods. Look at there, my city just informed me that it's time to collect, but I'm not going to be doing that during this video. But I kind of wanted to start out by just talking a little bit about the future of this channel. Obviously, if you've looked at any of my videos from the past, look, they tend to be a little longer, right? I kind of am known to ramble a little bit. It's good thing there's an edit feature and I can edit some of this stuff out. But, I recognize that a lot of folks, they don't want to hear the rambling. Okay. Shorter to the point. There's a reason why TikTok is so popular, because people just kind of want shorter videos. So during this time that I've been away, I've been thinking about that. And I've been thinking about, okay, once I start making videos again, it's going to be important to me to know what my audience would want, right? I mean, I've still got over 2,000 subscribers, which thank you for not giving up on me. I figured once I came back, I would have lost a lot of y'all, but you're hanging in there with me. And my goal is to provide some content that you guys will enjoy, right? Like that'll continue to keep you interested in the game, and really kind of open up a dialogue. I've done pretty well in the game, but I wouldn't really consider myself an expert. I think I have some things to share, but I'm just a dude that loves to play the game and loves to make videos to talk about the things that I've learned. And so I have kept an eye on my analytics, and I'm seeing that people are still watching my videos. I mean, even without putting out fresh content. And so, but y'all are still watching my videos. And, I'd really just like to know, I mean, what would you like going forward? Do you want the more concise stuff? Do you want quick tips? Do you want longer gameplay and strategy videos, city reviews, event analysis? Just drop a comment and let me know, what you would prefer. And, or if you think my videos suck and you want me to just get a cab and get the hell out of here, I can do that too. But I'd really like to know what you've been thinking. Now, I want to mention a couple of things about my city. And I don't know about any of you, but I'm a sports fan. And, I think, the best coaches are ones that are able to adapt. The best coaches, have you ever watched a basketball game and they're towards the end of the game, you might have a coach, it's crunch time, 1-2 minutes to go. And so it just comes down to a few possessions in the game. And a coach may sub in, if the other team has the ball, they may sub in a defensive specialist. Or if the team has the ball and they need to score, they may call timeout and put in a couple players that are really good offensive weapons. Well, have you ever thought about that in terms of Forge of Empires, right? There's different seasons in Forge of Empires. There's different things going on at different times, whether it's GVG, QI, GE, there's just different things that are needed at different times. And so I think some of the best players in the game are really good at kind of keeping their city dynamic. It's probably a mistake if you just put buildings in your city and then that's it. Like it's almost like a permanent museum. Like it's rare that you swap buildings in and out. And so there's a reason why we get those store building kits. We need to take advantage of those. And, we need to set our cities up for success depending on what is happening at the game at that time. So I just would encourage you to kind of think that way. So another thing I wanted to talk about is if you take a look at my city right now, look, you can see I've got all these Solera Emporiums, and then I got all these neo-fashion boutiques. Now, that has been kind of the major philosophy of all of 2026, if you think about it, right? The ability to get these buildings came out, I believe, in late 2025. And statistically, if you break down the numbers, this has been a very lucrative approach to the game. And it has been for, the past several months. And one thing I've noticed is I think that the players that are just elite in the game, that are really good at the game, they're good at kind of anticipating and recognizing when it is time to pivot away from, the current trends. I can remember when eco buildings were like a big thing, and there were some cities that were just full of ecos, right? And those folks really weren't able to to fight because they didn't have much military boosts. But my gosh, they were producing just insane amounts of forge points. Well, and maybe that's the way they love to play. They don't really want to fight very much, and that's fine. I guess my point is there's at different times when there's different buildings that become available, it changes the trends to the game. And so I'm starting to think that we may be nearing the end of the whole, Emporium and Neo Fashion Boutique phase of the game, right? So the key is going to be recognizing when to pivot, like when to shift your focus and your intentions on a different strategy. And then finally, I wanted to tell you real quick about the dumbest thing I've ever done in the game that happened just this last week. I mean, I couldn't believe I did this. It just about killed me. So I had gotten to the point where I had, almost 300,000 of the platinum coins, right? And I was on the verge of capping that to where I wouldn't get any more. So I'm like, okay, let me spin some of these down. And I was doing some research and doing some stats and doing all the nerdy stuff I like to do. And, I got to looking at the these Ironclad Depots. I mean, these have been out a while. But I'm going to tell you, they're some of the best buildings that we've ever seen in the game here, right? So, I mean, look at those stats. And one thing I love about those buildings, look, they're just general fighting stats. So those help you with GVG, they help you with GE. They're just good for everything. I love those buildings. I needed to spend some down. I had enough to buy an entire, to get another level 2 of those, right? So I remember going into the store and I spent come in here. So here's the Ironclad Depot. I bought a few frags I needed for this. And then right here, I bought another whole one. So, I mean, I spent an enormous amount of my platinum coins to do that, right? So I buy it. I'm getting ready to plop it down in my city. And of course, I'm not able to do it. Why is that? Well, because I've already got 2 of them. They're right here. Here's one and here's the other, right? So you can only have a maximum of 2 of those types of buildings. These are the elite buildings that come from the GVG seasons. And I thought, oh my gosh, I just freaking completely wasted, because I will never be able to have more than 2 of those buildings in my city. And it has taken me a long time. You guys know it is a grind to get that many platinum coins. And I'm thinking, man, I'm totally screwed. So I was talking to my guild mates about it, and they're like, hey, put in a ticket with Inno. I mean, they may be able to help you out. So, hey, big shout out to Inno. They helped me with this. I begged them. I told them, look, hey, I will say nice things about you on my YouTube channel. And they did refund my mistake after pleading with them and pledging my life to them. So thank you, Inno, for that. But folks, don't do it. I mean, honestly, the feedback I gave them is I said, you know what? I don't think you should be able to buy a 3rd one. I mean, if you cannot possibly put more than 2 in your city, you shouldn't be able to buy them either. Well, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. Please drop a like. Please drop a comment and let me know how you would like to see me steer my videos in the future. And with that, we are going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for not giving up on me. We'll see you later on down the road. And as always, friends, forge on, my friends. Forge on.